Good morning, guys. This is going to be a makeup tutorial. This is my very first makeup tutorial. So this is just a simple routine that I do. I use powder makeup. This is L'Oreal Mineral Makeup. My very favorite is Alama Pure, but they are kind of expensive. So when I can't afford them, I get L'Oreal. It's about $11 and some cents at Walmart. And this is the color Sun Beige, I believe. And just a nice beige, medium beige color. I used to use, years ago, used to use the liquid makeup, but now that I'm in my 30s, I, I think my skin does better with the powder. When I put on the liquid, it tends to cake up my face a lot, and so the powder is a nice natural looking foundation, and it doesn't cake up at all, really, unless you just load it on really heavy. But yeah, I just apply it all over my face, forehead, eyes, nose, everywhere. I try not to put it on my cheeks as much as the rest because I want some of my natural uh, rose cheeks to come through. But yeah, I've had a lot of exploring makeup products, and more and more are coming out with powder foundations. And I think that they realize that it's healthier for your skin. Your skin can breathe more with the powder, and there's not as many toxic ingredients. I absolutely love Alima Pures because they only have, I don't know, it's like under 5 ingredients, I think, in the powder, and it's just really healthy for you. You're not getting a lot of this toxic stuff you're putting on your face. Nowadays, most of the time I go without makeup. It's been a while since I've done it, um, but when I do, I do enjoy it. Okay, so that's it for the foundation. Next, I'm going to move on to the bronzer, which again is uh, is just a cheap brand from Walmart, Wet n Wild. I realize that most of my stuff is Wet n Wild, which is actually pretty good stuff. This shade is called Wet Shady Beaches, and it's kind of a darker brown, but I think the bronzer is just really important. It really adds a glow to your face. Without it, your face can look kind of just flat. So it really adds depth to your face and form. So I like to do my ears too, just to blend in with my face. And I'll just go all the way around in a circle, the bottom and the top. It looks like you've been out in the sun for a while when you put this on. And then eventually I'll do my neck to try and blend that color into my neck so it doesn't look like my face is tan and my neck is not. And I think celebrities, when they do a photo shoot, they'll do like their shoulders and everything, but that's not really necessary for me. Um, do the contour line right under my cheekbone. And then next I do either side of my nose. This can make your nose look a little bit more like thin. I think my nose is kind of crooked, but that's okay. God made me the way He wanted me to be. I do the bottom of your nose so it doesn't stick out so much. And there you have it for bronzer. Next is the blush. Again, Wet n Wild. I think all of these things are Wet n Wild except for the the foundation today. The shade of the Wet n Wild is, let's see, Mellow Wine. They only have like 3 shades. This one's kind of a deeper red color. Pretty simple, and if it gets too thick, I just rub it out with my fingers. And that's it for the blush. Next is the eyeliner. Again, Wet n Wild, called Blackest Black. And I'm pretty impressed with this eyeliner. It's if you get a pencil, sometimes it's really doesn't want to glide, and it can make your eyelid hurt later. So this stuff is pretty good for just real cheap. It smudges really smooth, and it really is the Blackest Black. It's very bold and not really subtle. Very strong black. But yeah, it just glides on, and actually glides on so easily that you have to be careful not to smudge it. So I just do the top. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, trying to do my makeup with a web camera instead of a mirror. I think I did pretty good. I'll just go along the top. Sometimes I like to do the little cat eye wing, and sometimes not. Today I went with it. And I will end up doing the bottom part too, but I will do that off camera because I just think if I do it with a web camera, it would mess up. So there's the top. And then I'll do the rest off camera. Okay, the bottom is done. Next is eyeshadow. And again, Wet n Wild. And they've got actually a lot of these cute little little palettes. I think we've got like 4 or 5 of them. They have one with a lot of greens, I think one with purple, one with some red shades, a brown. I got the brown one, the brown shades. This one's called Walking on Eggshells. Well, I've done that before. um, and it's just all shades of brown, which is pretty easy. I start with the lightest color at the very top. And yes, I'm using a Q-tip. I didn't have any eyeliner, eyeshadow applicators with me today, so I just use a Q-tip at, honestly, your hand works good too sometimes, although I don't prefer it. So next I'll use the next lightest shade, which is a very light beige, and just apply it to like the upper part of my eye. And as you see, I'll get frustrated here with the Q-tip and I'll just use my fingers. Sometimes that works okay too. Okay, so that's light brown. Then we're gonna go to we're gonna skip a shade and go to the darker brown, but not the darkest. And I usually just like try to start like the inner part of my eye is gonna be the lightest, and I just leave that shade there, and then I just start in the middle and do the medium brown in the middle, and it's gonna look kind of blotchy until I smooth it out. But I put the middle brown in the middle of my eye, and then I'll get the darkest brown and put it on the very corner of my eye. Been doing this since high school. And then once we're all done with that, then I will use something, either my finger or, an applicator or the Q-tip to blend the browns together and blend from the light to the dark. Sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll just do my whole eyelid in just one solid color. And that sometimes looks good too. And there, I see I'm blending it from light to dark. And that's your eyeshadow. And it's not bad for Wet n Wild. It's pretty good. Okay, next is I take the eyeliner again and I'll touch up, because usually when you put the powder on, some of it will go over top of your eyeliner again and make it look less bold. So I'll go back over it again with the eyeliner one more time and just, put another coat over top so that it's as bold as it can be. Sometimes I get a little picky with it. Okay, next is the mascara. I'm actually really impressed with this mascara. And I used to buy like Revlon and all these more expensive brands, and then realized that the Wet n Wild was actually better. It goes on thicker and it's more bold. But I did that off camera. Um, and now I had picked up a lip gloss, and I think I don't do as well when I wear like darker colors of lipstick. My lips end up looking really small. So a lot of time I just go with the lip gloss. And this is Walmart has a fun new section. It's like fantasy makeup, I guess. They're only like $3. This one has got a lot of sparkles in it, and it's called Cottonmouth. So I don't know. I gave it a go. It's kind of cute. And then I also picked up these fake eyelashes from the same section. I tried them out. I don't normally wear fake eyelashes, and I'm not that big of a fan. I mean, they're okay, but I think I was a little bit uncomfortable, so I took them off. Um, Next is a brow liner, and I did one brow off camera. I'm now going to do the other one on camera. Wish me luck. And I just go along the bottom This is again Wet and Wild. It's a brown color. It's called Simma Brown now. It is a little dark. I kind of would like to have a color a little bit lighter than this one, but I think the next lightest color just makes me look like a blonde. So I end up going with this. Um, and it's pretty close. So I just do that and then I will fill in the middle and that's that. Thanks for watching.